The spinal neurosurgery was a great success. She should be able to walk normally in 2 weeks.
Thank you, nurse.
I'm taking her to the doctor for a re-examination. We'll be back soon.
Sure.
This morning, a man leading a number of the malformed and forcibly entered Thompson Technology to carry out their terrorist attack. Several people were killed and injured on this site. Casualties include 2 of Thompson's senior management, who were executed by the man's underlings. Information showed that this man is the husband of Yan Huijie, the former chief geneticist of Thompson, and his name is Song Boyong. Song is a prodigy in AI research. Yan Huijie was murdered 10 years ago by Chao Liu, the former head of Longxi Gang. Song disappeared soon after this incident. Now, he is leading some malformed at the gate of Thompson's building and took a senior manager hostage in a standoff against SWAT.
I demand a live broadcast, or I'll kill this hostage.
Don't you dare. You've got what you asked.
Thompson Technology hired the Longxi Gang to murder my wife and lied to the public. They claim they raised apes who can grow transgenic human organs. It's a farce. When she was alive, my wife Yan Huijie developed a technology for growing common organs in apes. But the key technology for transplanting vital organs was never developed. These organs can only be grown in human bodies. Thompson Technology, driven by their greed, decided to work with the Longxi Gang Mafia. They enticed the poor ditch villagers to sell their bodies for growing organs. These malforms standing with me are some of the victims. You can see additional organs, scars, and gangrenous tissues growing on them. All of these are the side effects of an ill-developed technology. They have been subjected to horrendous torture that robbed them of their humanity. Fortunately, my AI research, through the e-brain worn on their necks, can dull their senses to keep the pain tolerable. In exchange, they offered their minds to provide computational powers for further enhancing my AI.
Your whine is heard. Now what else in the damn world do you want?
This is a time when the elites and middle class can extend their lifespans through organ transplant, but they enjoy all this by sacrificing the poor lower class. When these elites and rich folk learned about the truth and face an ethical choice, will they honestly want to make any changes? I have my reservations. This SWAT captain here is 97 with a healthy, robust body. And this was only made possible by butchering other people. I believe these technological advancements have twisted our minds and robbed us of sympathy for other fellow humans. The upper class has been given free rein to rob the desperate, suffering from their crushing poverty. The poor were lied to and given promises that they could help their family lead better lives, and thus they willingly offered their bodies as organ factories to feed others.
Dickhead is talking horse shit.
Thompson Technology has implanted nanosensors in the recipients of the organ transplants. It regulates their endocrine metabolism to solve organ rejection. Thompson also has a powerful AI to remotely control these sensors. However, my AI has successfully consumed the Thompson AI. This means my AI and I have absolute control over these sensors. I control the lives of the transplant recipients.
Bullshit!
Feel free to assuage your doubts with this Thompson manager.
He's right. 1.15 million people in Dragon City have accepted our organ transplants. I don't know how he acquired our AI root access privileges. He now controls our AI. Theoretically, he can now do anything he wants with these recipients.
Anything? What the hell does that mean? You fucking lunatic! What do you plead for, you freak?
Humanity's selfishness, stupidity, and wars have caused us to take too many detours. You need a true entity of intellect, like me and my AI, to manage and coordinate their computational resources. Only then will civilization break free from the shackles of selfish individualism. We will lead them into a new era. At this moment, I need more resources for me and my AI. We will evolve into a super intellect and a beacon for humanity. Perhaps even become a godlike super being who will lead our race into a glorious future. I ask every Thompson Technology organ recipient to use your e-brain every day at home and provide my AI with computational powers for 2 hours. My AI can make use of your brains to enhance its learning process. To make this easier, I've created a domain for you to connect into with your e-brain.
Laugh my ass off. You really think we will do that shit?
And I was worried you wouldn't ask. Reporter, direct your camera to the captain. I can instantly kill this police captain. If I find out any organ recipient in this city fails to contribute 2 hours of computational powers to my domain, they will end up like the police captain as well. Remember, I don't like cheaters. Automated AI shall supervise the process. 2 hours, not a second less. I know that even children are very well aware of how accurate computers are when it comes to measuring time. As for you on-site spectators, you may now step aside, because these SWAT robots will escort me from this place.
着星月，在提醒着失信的城堡。时光骤来是最后一理由，摇摇欲坠的时代。时间在是涌动的未来，真相反抗着醒来。在无数个撕裂的生死轮回，留不下的痕迹。漫漫日夜的 Scarlet 往前走，这风掀开夜色，追霓虹光。我依然有方向，亿万次月升日落陪着我，我的繁华在此刻都相撞。慈悲的叮叮闯入噩梦里，不断的情溢出眼睛。重影躲在楼宇间窥探，为浑身流转不息。我的疯狂在火山，虽有本能相伴，不过是我身纵乱失控的斗争，清楚了不协调的答案，再一次就能找到破绽。为求进于暮色之间的分离，要零点灯转机，来个倍儿炎热快乐总会成王，决志的子弹真不厘米，伸手挽住奇迹盛般的雨，充斥我的每一个呼吸，孤独的歌被冰冻，被重启。在无数个撕裂的生死轮回里，留不下的痕迹。漫漫日夜的 Scarlet 往前走，高峰掀开夜色，追霓虹光。我依然有方向，亿万次月升日落陪着我，我的繁华在此刻都相撞。孤独的歌被冰冻，被重唱。时钟在很久之前就已经停止转动，我握不住，但也无法放手。已经被到主动迷失在双面的牢笼，这一切从现在开始夺走，该轮到你歌颂我的、宽容我的、拥抱和所有这世界一日昨日不懂却不原谅的美德，原谅该有。
Right round，疯狂小心的指令，告诉告诉就是这程序，为了 fly， 天朝未败的定义，别担心，早晨泛滥。
现在开始夺走，该轮到你歌颂我的、宽容我的眼眸，和所有这世界一于昨日，不痛却不原谅的美的，人人爱有。
Right round，疯狂挑衅的指令，好奇怪，到处就是这程序，为了 fly， 跌倒未败的定义，成为无尽的惩罚，为世界创造新的指令。Right round，疯狂挑衅的指令，好奇怪，到处就是这程序，为了 fly， 跌倒未败的定义，为世界创造新的指令。
是错于新世界与新世界法则，你非要亲见证我穿上这颗。
继续。